El Sharamai Ote Enini Iwajaiji Alua. Greetings to you all. Are you well this day? El Sharama Wanobi Eni Ni Iwajaiji Alua. Hello everyone. Are you well this day? This is African, a language that is fantastic to learn. Almost all universities, public media, historians, schools, and general mass knowledge level, the Sumerians in ancient Iraq founded the world's first civilization. They have changed. It used to be ancient Egypt, now it's Sumeria, which is a lie we shall prove shortly. They are assumed to have spoken a language which is not related to any known language today. Another lie, which we shall disprove shortly. This has been dubbed the Sumerian problem, which we shall solve in this presentation. Is this a problem really? Some Sumerian word sources. This is Sumerian written this way. Go to Wikipedia, you can find a lot of examples of how Sumerian is written, similar to Nsibidi and many other African alphabets. This is Sumeria, found on the map, found in Africa. This was all part of Africa. There was no Middle East in ancient times. Credit goes to researcher and linguistic scholar Msetoe Zeno. His recent work on Bantu languages and Sumerian has produced some stunning facts. He says, I am quite astounded at the fact that one Bantu language can have cognates with separate ancient languages. What's more, the words are not common amongst the three languages themselves, but only between the respective Bantu languages and any one ancient language, Egyptian, Meroitic, and Sumerian. First and foremost, we have to set the tone of who these people are likely to be, or the descendants of these people are likely to be today. Who is a Bantu? Written this way in hieroglyphics. Every black, brown, dark, nigger, totemic, east, south, west, north African are all Bantus. We are connected directly via sub-totems and totems or jidao, and we share a deeper relationship spiritually and physically when we know our totems with many majority of Bantus in Asia, the Pacific lands, Pacific Islands, Australia, in America, in the Caribbean, South America, North America, and Europe. We are one people bound to one ancestor. Just one more thing. Who inhabited Sumeria first? Popular scholars no longer know. Who is speaking Sumerian today? Again, they say Sumerian is a dead language, which they must revive. Is it true? Let us find out. This rock formation that you see here is found in Waset in Africa, in a desert in southwestern Hamiti. It depicts a native African population like that which would have influenced the ancestry of Neolithic populations found in the place they call Middle East today. There was no Middle East. It is also likely that these African people moved along the Nile from some sources and became the forebearers of ancient Hamiti or Egyptian civilization, as well as Nubian, Sudanic, Cushitic civilizations. These were Bantus. Scholars say they don't know who the rest of Sumerians were, and we are telling them you can see them there. Who is speaking the Sumerian language today? First, we did not originate in West Africa, but as attested by every tribal elder, we originated in Nubia. You can see here, this is where we originated, but prior to that, we had come from Central Africa, along and near the equator, at a place called Tanganyika. That's where our ancestor created and put us there. And we moved there, and then we were defeated, and went to the west, settled a little bit here between the Benue or Banue and Congo River. Congo means a lot. Banue means a lot, means Bapenyu, means living people, means Bantu. These civilizations predate anything that scholars have thrown on us concerning Sumeria, that it is the first, or that it is the first introduced civilization. It's a lie, a total, complete lie. Fibs. For decades, our scholars have debunked the Western lies in regards to ancient Egypt and to the Bantu migration from Cameroon, and the ridiculous lie that the ancient Egyptian language is not related to the Niger Congo. African scholars like Theophilo Benga, the late Senegalese Pharaoh of knowledge, Shenkanta Diop, and many others have long criticized the entire Afro-Asiatic category of African languages. You can go to this and study and see a lot. You can read also this book, The Restatement of Bantu Origin and Meru History by Alfred M. Imnyamara, to discover more of this basis that we are building. Since the Sumer has been proved to be only 3,200 years BCE, the older is Natufian, a Bantu civilization. You can see that here. A map here showing the Near East and the Natufian, and the period of years 13,000 before present, very long, many years ago, 11,000 years ago. One can identify Negroid, Ethiopic or Bushmanoid traits of nose and prognosticism appearing in Natufian latest hunters, Makowan 1939, and in Anatolian and Macedonian first farmers, that is in Turkey as well as Greece. That's where our ancestors also founded those lands before the Aryan came and drove us out and defeated us in wars. You can study this book, go to this website and see. So the Natufian predates the Sumerian, therefore Bantus are Sumerians. Scholar Msetoy allows us to demonstrate who is literally speaking Sumerian today by way of vital Sumerian words, their sources and presence in many Bantu languages. The Sumerian word for a god of justice, morality, and truth is given as Utu in the language of the Sumerian language. This is undoubtedly a cognate of the Kiswahili word Utu, humanity, Umuntu, Antu, Watu, personality, or Ubuntu. Clear, straightforward. Bantu were civilized. The ancient Egyptian term corresponding to the Sumerian Swahili word Utu is thus given as Mahati in Egyptian. This can be reconstructed using the Kiswahili language by deglutinating the word into two segments, Maha and T. That's Mahati. The suffix T infers femininity. Using its Bantu cognates, the word is given as Mahati. Bantu, my mother, Wati, instructions from mother. This meaning accounts for mom's role as the principle of child's learning, training, tribal and racial justice, morality, and truth. More than any other, notwithstanding that is also in harmony with the ability of the omniscient creator who knows all and sees all. Thus, Sumerian is connected to modern day Bantu speech. Therefore, the Sumerian god Utu corresponds to the Egyptian goddess Mahati. Same people, same migration, because both equal justice, morality, and humanity. But this begs the question, how then is it possible to obtain the same meaning for two separate words of separate languages from just one language? Because the source is one, Bantu. The following is a list of cognates between Bantu and Sumerian. Sumerian, Nin, mother, like that, spelled like that. Isikosa, Isindebele, Bantu, Nina, like that. She is the oldest of all goddesses in the Mesopotamian pantheon, which is the Bantu pantheon. Ninkasak is also named as the mother of men and gods and is called different things in different myths. She is known for the creation of both mortal and divine entities. Go to this website and read some more. There it is. She's Africoid, not Asian, not European, not mulatto. She is African. Proper, pure, straightforward. No, let's not worry about that. Sumerian Nintu is mother of all living. Sikosa, Bantu, Nina, Ntu, mother of living. The theft is here shown now on the god Anu. It looks like that, but they've painted him to look like that. Sumerian Anu belongs to the oldest generation of Mesopotamian gods and was originally the supreme deity of the Babylonian pantheon. Consequently, his major roles are as an authority figure. Follow me now. Decision maker. Follow me now. And progenitor. What's progenitor? Is creator, the giver of genes, the giver of blood, the giver of tribes, the giver of races. This is it. Banu, Anu, people, Bantu, Banu, Anu, Anu. Also, the head of the Anunnaki. We now define the Anunnaki clearly here. Anu means people. Naki means good or sweet or nice. So Anunnaki in Bantu actually means good people or people good. That's it. Straightforward, clear, no words. Sumerian Ku, underground. Sesotho Bantu, Kara, to be inside of something. Sumerian Ti, a rib. Sesotho Bantu, Ota, to become thin and to lose weight. We go to the other important word. Sumerian Mami, Mama, goddess of creation. She looks like that. They have poked the eyes, damaged the nose, chopped it off. Sizulu Bantu, Mama, a mother. Kiswahili Bantu, Mama, a mother. Sesotho Bantu, Mne, a mother. Akani Twi, Mame, a mother. Shishona Bantu, Amai, a mother. Chitonga Bantu, Manana, a mother. Beleteli or Beleta, that's Debele, word associated with mother giving birth. It's Akkadian word for God. That's the led gods. That's clear, straightforward, no problems. Look at the Meroitic and the Bantu now. Meroitic Ati, water. Sitonga Bantu Mati, water. Ancient Egyptian Amati equals a liquid. Amanzi, Mate, Amanzum pot. Meroitic Ba, plural. Kibantu, a collection of Bantu languages. Ba, Banu, which letter interchangeable of letters. Va means plural. Vanu, plural. Meroitic Sata, a feet or foot, a pair of feet. Sesotho Bantu. Siita, a shoe in Sesotho. Meroitic Laha, big, great. Sesotho Bantu, hollow, big. Her hollow in a big way. Meroitic Masa, sun. Sun god. Sesotho Bantu, Masa equals afternoon. Chishona Masikati, when the sun is the strongest, afternoon. Sumerian and Intu, Bantu. Sumerian, the Sanskrit of the African two languages. Clear, straightforward. Ariani, which means Ariani in Sumerian. Ariani, we were asking those strangers that were coming in our area in Persia and Iran, where they were defeating us. We were asking Ariani, who has defeated us. Ultimately, we have to realize that Bantu languages are the largest language family in Africa. This is a huge plus for us to unite. The Bantu language is thus proving to be unique. It has cognate in 3 separate ancient languages. What's more, the words are not common amongst the 3 languages themselves, but only between the respective Bantu and any one of these ancient languages, Egyptian, Meroitic, and Sumerian, showing the diversity and the migration and the separation of our ancestors. Subscribe to Hamiti Hebrew Ethics. Contact us on this email. Learn a Bantu language. Learn a Bantu alphabet. Join one secret society in Africa. Tatenta Siabonga. Thank you. Goodbye.